you guys shots were being made. Was it as simple as shots were being made, or what did you see it kind of change for you guys there?
Yeah, I think a combination of both. Shots being made. I thought James really got going to help us propel us to the win. But I thought we figured out the zone and how we wanted to attack it. We talked about it the last 2 days, and then we got some good shots in that first half, but we still were kind of slow and kind of stagnant at getting them. And I thought in that second half we really did a good job of just locking into how we wanted to execute against that zone, and we was able to really get some good shots and, like you said, knock down the shots as well.
We didn't see Terrence play today. I'm wondering what's kind of the thinking with him, and did you have a conversation with him before the game about that?
Yeah, I had a conversation with him before the game.
What was the thinking in kind of changing the rotation up a bit?
I just wanted to see something.
Ty, with the 4 days off since you guys last played and everything else going on, how much that contribute to the slow start for you guys, you think?
It could have had a lot to do with it, but as well as the zone. I thought the zone slowed us down and made us stagnant. We didn't make quick decisions early on in the game, and so we kind of got stagnant. And I thought in the second half we did a much better job of executing against the zone. And, Spo's the master at putting that zone out there and, making you stagnant, making you think, second guess. We had some open shots that we didn't take early on. And, we just didn't look good in that first half offensively. And then second half we kind of figured it out.
And, Coach, defensively, they only had 4 turnovers in the first half, but you guys forced about 13 and 14, I believe, the rest of the way. Can you talk about the activity you guys have, showing your hands and getting deflections?
Yeah, I thought in the second half, going small, I thought Obama did a great job for us in that first half. And then second half, we went small to be able to switch their pick and roll so Tyler Hero couldn't get downhill and attack, and putting Zoo in a veer situation with Kevin Love. And so we went small, was able to switch, able to get some steals, get out in transition, get some deflections, and it was good for us.
Ty, Chris had a rough shooting night tonight. He's been on a stretch where he's had a rough shooting stretch for the last couple of games. How do you get him out of that, that funk that he's in offensively?
No, just take good shots. When you're open, you got step up and shoot them, be ready to knock them down. And he brings much more to us than knocking down shots. Him on the floor, being able to guard the best player every single night, the way he competes, it raises our level defensively. And so everything he brings defensively for us, we need every bit of it. And so that's where he's great for us. If he makes shots, he makes shots. But, when you're getting, 1 or 2 shots a quarter, it's kind of hard to, really catch a rhythm. But he'll be fine. We have confidence he can make those shots and take those shots. And so we just got to stay with it.
And late in his first quarter stint, Kawhi had a couple mid-range pull-ups that he made. How do you assess how he was moving tonight? Did he seem like he was moving?
I can't really assess it because there was a lot of zone tonight. Like I said, we really couldn't get into an offensive rhythm. Was able to figure it out. We talked about it at halftime. Don't try to get a rhythm, just win the game. And so when they're playing zone, it's going to be sporadic shots. But, we'll get a better gauge, going into Wednesday.
Ty, Derek was grabbing at his hand, wrist area before he went back to the locker room. Have you heard anything on him?
Yeah, he's fine. I think.
Okay.
Say he can go back into the game, so we'll see tomorrow how he feels.
And then with Kawhi, you've been keeping him right around 20. Is there a certain amount of games at 20 he needs to have before that gets bumped up?
I think so.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, thank you.
I can't remember.
Ty, another Kawhi question. Y'all, even though the shooting was a real struggle for the whole team, the defense, you wanted to see that be reestablished. That kept you in the game while the offense got it together. How did Kawhi kind of play a role in keeping that defense maintained until the shots came around?
I thought he did a good job. In the passing lanes, got a couple deflections, couple steals, and then I thought he got activated, once we went small and he was guarding Kevin Love when we put Zoo on Hawkins. I thought it kind of activated him. He was able to switch more, getting to the ball, pressure the ball with Kevin Love, catching the ball at the top of the key. But like I said, it was a tricky game, just the zone kind of slowed us down, and we wasn't able to play at the pace we wanted to play at. So we'll see next game.
Coach, playing against lefties is always tough, especially when you see so many right-handed players. You guys have, 4 guys tonight attacking the basket. Like, how tough do you think it is for, coaches to kind of adjust their games plan when you have these skilled lefties?
I don't think so, but I don't know. I mean, with a right-hand player, you send him weak, to his left hand, and with a left-hand player, you send him strong to his right hand. I mean, it ain't really a big difference, I don't think, but, maybe the numbers say something different. But, for me, just the biggest thing is just understanding, like you said, your coverages, because you used to play against most right-handers, but making sure we, making the right adjustments when we go into a game playing against left-handers. But for our team, I really don't know.
Coach, how did it feel to be out there tonight after everything the team and the city's been through over the past few days?
It was hard. It was hard just understanding what everyone's going through, the whole city, and just, everyone rallying behind each other, just trying to do what they can to help support friends, families, neighbors, like I've talked about. And it's a tough time, and so we're just here to support, try to uplift people with, playing basketball, see if we can put smiles on faces, see if we can have people to gather and, watch the game and do something different to try to take their mind off of it. But it's tough times right now. We understand that. And us as a team and organization, we're trying to do everything we can to help. And, we just got to get through it. Just stay strong and get through it.
Hey, Coach, so y'all went on an 8-0 run with James Harden when it was 62-63 in the third quarter. Was that the turning point of the game, you think, or was more so the defense in the second half that kind of changed the game?
Both. I thought James getting going offensively in that third quarter really helped us out offensively. Hit some step-back threes, got to the basket. And then our defense, picked up. I said once we was able to switch 1 through 5, get in the passing lanes, get some steals and deflections, get out in transition, it was good for us. But James' shot making that third quarter was huge for us.